Hubby's new secretary is my boss now. Female Cuckolds 13. Cuckquean Erotica. Threesome Erotica. Anal Sex Erotica. BDSM Erotica. Written by Connie Cuckquean. Narrated by Sallybeth. Hubby's new secretary is my boss now. Female Cuckolds 13. When Jennifer's husband told her there were vacancies at work, she assumed it would be something different to the role she found herself in. She was desperate to contribute more to the running of the household, but what she wound up contributing to even more was the sinful relationship that had been cultivated between her husband Michael and his secretary Mrs. Wester. The buxom, mature, influential femdom had caught wind of Jennifer's job application, and she had interfered in typical fashion. Jennifer was none the wiser until her first day on shift. She had assumed she would be an assistant to a member of management, much like Mrs. Wester was to Michael. But Jennifer's actual role had come as an enormous blow. When Jennifer had been given directions to her husband's office, she was briefly excited at the thought that Mrs. Wester had upped sticks, and Jennifer was to be her husband's new secretary. But things hadn't gone Jennifer's way in a long time, and this was yet another gut punch to her relationship. Jennifer, visibly deflated when she opened the door to her husband's office and found Mrs. Wester in her chair, smirking across the desk. "Welcome to your first day," her mistress said, and Jennifer quickly learned that her new job was not the conventional sort. Slowly, Jennifer was moulded into Mrs. Wester's assistant, and her day-to-day jobs became something entirely different to what she anticipated. "I can't hear you licking," Mrs. Wester said on a typical Monday in the office. Jennifer sat cramped beneath the desk on her hands and knees, stooping her head to Mrs. Wester's Christian Louboutin heels. She held her shoe steady and ran her tongue around the smooth leather, tickling Mrs. Wester's nylon tights around the ankle. This was perhaps Jennifer's favourite part of the day, or rather the part she disliked the least. Beneath Mrs. Wester's desk, she was relatively free from the scrutinous eye of her love rival. The sinking shame Jennifer felt was bottled briefly, and she sent her mind away as she lovingly scratched and massaged Mrs. Wester's big calves. Above the table, Mrs. Wester tapped on the keyboard and took phone calls, reminding Jennifer frequently that her expensive shoes weren't going to clean.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?